What is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video, and we have some unfortunate, sad news to report. Daveigh Chase, unfortunately, has passed away at the age of 35. Which is it's really sad. She's only 35 years old, and she had meningitis. There was like a blood infection, I guess, when she went to the hospital. Um, it's a very, very sad to hear this. Daveigh Chase, she is someone that is a very, very talented actress, as well as voice actor. She pretty much, you know, has done like almost every different thing you can think of. So one of the first breakout roles she had was an anime role. She voiced Shihiro in Spirit Away. If you're an anime fan, you probably know this, but I'm sure most mainstream media news doesn't really talk about this as much because I haven't really seen many people talk about her role as Shihiro in aka Sen, in the anime movie from Ghibli, Spirit Away. She did that. That was back in the day when, in the early 2000s, when Disney was. This was back when Disney was handling the license and dubbing rights to the Ghibli films, the Studio Ghibli films. As a matter of fact, this was the movie that was why they had to dub all the other ones because the creator was like, well, if you want to do this one, you have to do all these other ones. So it started a trend for Disney to dub a lot of these animated movies, and so this was the role that she did. Um, and of course, this was the role that led to her doing the role that everyone knows her from, and that's being Lilo in Lilo and Stitch. She voiced Lilo and Stitch in pretty much all the animated stuff, with the exception of the sequel movie. I don't think she voiced her Lilo in Lilo and Stitch 2, but she voiced her in Lilo and Stitch 1. And I think it was because of scheduling conflicts, but she voiced her in 1. She voiced her in the animated TV series. She voiced her in a bunch of other things for the animated stuff throughout the 2000s. Um, so, uh, you know, it all started with Spirit Away, because she did that first. A lot of people don't realize that she actually voiced Shihiro before she voiced Lilo. They came out the same year, but she was already working on that first because it was the Japanese version came out in 2021, or I'm sorry, 2001. But so she voiced that first, and that led to her most iconic role with Lilo. But also, she didn't just do voiceover; she even did some acting, like live action movies. She did horror stuff. Um, you know what I mean? She did a bunch of things. Like, she just didn't just do one thing. So she was a very very talented actor or actress. Very talented voice actor. I mean, like I said, she was someone that was very good. She was one of the horror movie she did where she did the TV thing, which a lot of people watch horror probably remember that. Um, so a lot of characters, a lot of things, a lot of different roles, a lot of live action stuff, live action TV series stuff. Again, um, and just very, 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 very talented just a very talented actress. It's very it's very sad to hear this. Again, 35 years old. She was a year older than me. She's a year older than me, and that's taken into account. That's where it hit me the most. I was like, holy shit, you know. Um, so very talented actor. And you know, we're gonna miss her, and it's gonna be so weird now. Um, looking back at some of those roles. I watched the Spirit Away. I watched the Spirit Away. I watched the Spirit Away movie. Like they have that movie come out in theaters every year. Usually I try to watch it in the theaters. Didn't get to do it last year, but prior to that, I was like watching it like every year when it was available in the theaters because they bring it out like I think every October or whatever. Um, for Ghibli week, Ghibli week. Um, rewatching that's gonna be weird, like because like she's not around anymore, so it's gonna be one of those things where it's like it's gonna hit harder, different now. Um, yeah, as including anybody who watches the Lilo and Stitch stuff as well, because that's another great movie. I know obviously when the live action thing came out a year ago, people were tuning in to rewatching um, the old movie, which I watched that movie. It was a great movie when I was a kid, um, as well. Um, so yeah, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough for a lot of people, and R.I.P. To David Chase, um, and yeah, it's gonna be really tough, man. This is gonna be really tough. For all of us. Um, R.I.P. Uh, Daveigh Chase, um, and yeah, just very sad. Just very sad. I'm the S Ultimate Goku, and I'm out of here. Peace.